After our visits to Hanoi and to Ha Long Bay, we are heading for the airport to fly down south to the central part of Vietnam. We're heading for Hoi An and Hue. Hanoi's got a very nice airport, quite modern.
So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you this evening? Warmly welcome to the center of Vietnam. You stay in Hoi An. Just see my hometown.
And we quickly arrive in Hoi An. Well, Hoi An is one of the great historic treasures of Vietnam. It's got this lively outdoor market along the river and by the central marketplace. This river is the reason why Hoi An became an important trading center back in the 1500s. I'm cruising along on a cyclo, one of those pedicab types. Good way to see the town. One of the architectural highlights is the Japanese bridge. Dates back to the 16th century. It has a pagoda inside, a small temple. And there's plenty of shops for the visitor here in the old town of Hoi An. And there are temples galore. Chinese temples and Vietnamese temples. The old town of Hoi An is fairly small. It goes for about 5 blocks, and there's 3 parallel streets with beautiful buildings like this. They were former merchant homes and former shops, and they're still shops today. And there's cafes on the corner. It's just a great spot for hanging out. Designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1999. Here's a typical merchant's house from the old days. It's open now as a public museum. There were some very important traders here. Homes so big they had their own temple shrines inside, and merchandise and warehouses and retail shops down below. Here she's showing us an old-fashioned opium pipe. They don't serve opium here anymore, of course, but you can get some tea. So Hoi An was a major trading center, one of the most important harbors in all of Southeast Asia back in the 16th and 17th century. Still has a busy market, but that's strictly a local market for the produce. And, of course, shops for the tourists. And great restaurants. The trading ended when the river silted up, and the big ships couldn't come in any longer. And because of that, Hoi An, like so many other cities around the world, was just sort of left in peace, left behind, and preserved nicely. This is a great restaurant right in the old town along the river's edge. Enjoyed a variety of the local dishes, some chicken, pork, lots of vegetables, the noodles, rice.
Ginger.
You can wash it down with wine or beer or soft drinks. All readily available here in this very popular town. Hoi An is definitely on the tourist circuit in Vietnam. One of the things it's noted for is tailors. You can have a suit custom made here, or a dress, or any kind of garment that you like, custom made by these hardworking tailors, and they can have it ready in a few hours, or maybe the next day. You'll certainly want to spend a night here, and come on out in the evening as well for another walk through the old town at night. It stays open. The shops are open till at least 8 o'clock, depending on the season, maybe 9 o'clock. And certainly the restaurants and cafes are open late. There's the Sidewalk Restaurants, always in Vietnam. You'll be able to eat sitting down on the sidewalk or in a nice gourmet restaurant. You can take your pick here in Hoi An. Heck, get some pho, the traditional noodle soup with vegetables and some chicken or meat inside perhaps. And there's some sidewalk shopping stalls that are open. You'll find lots of local tourists here as well from other parts of Vietnam. And they are very friendly folks. Generally when you're traveling, other travelers are equally friendly as you are. So it's a great chance for a little photo op. Eager to pose maybe. Have a meal in one of these colorful restaurants, or just a nightcap, and then back to your hotel for the evening. We're staying in a great hotel, probably the best hotel in the entire region. It's called the Life Resort Hoi An. They've done some recent renovations and the interior is spectacular. Each room is a suite, a split-level suite area. And the buildings are 2 stories high with lush landscaping, beautiful flowers, there's ponds, and it's right on the river. So it's just a perfect spot. It's a very lush tropical resort, 5-star deluxe. As long as you're traveling in Vietnam as a Westerner, you might as well try for 5-star accommodations. It's relatively affordable, unlike traveling 5 stars, say in Europe, which is extremely expensive. But here you get a lot of value for your money. A fabulous buffet breakfast spread with custom cooked eggs. They've got pho, they've got breads and cakes and fruits. Great bowl of pho to start the day. And very friendly people working here. They all speak a little English so you can communicate. And you'll have such a good breakfast, you'll easily get through the morning and power through the day.